Israel has faced surging international criticism over its war with Hamas, with even some of its closest allies, particularly the United States, expressing outrage at civilian deaths. Israel insists it adheres to international law, even as it faces scrutiny in the world's top courts, one of which last week demanded that it halt the offensive in Rafah. Israel said it was looking into the civilian deaths after it struck a Hamas installation and killed 2 senior militants there. The deadly fire that tore through an encampment in Rafah on Sunday came at a particularly delicate time for Israel, just days after the International Court of Justice appeared to order the country's military to halt its offensive in Rafah, and as diplomats were aiming to restart negotiations for a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Now, we can share with you that at least 45 civilians, including children, were killed by the blast and by the fires it set off. This is what the Gaza Health Ministry has said. And the ministry said that about 249 people were wounded.
ברפיח כבר פינינו כמיליון תושבים בלתי מעורבים. ולמרות המאמץ העליון שלנו שלא לפגוע בבלתי מעורבים, קרתה לצערנו אמש תקלה טרגית. אנחנו חוקרים את המקרה, אנחנו נסיק את המסקנות, כי זו המדיניות שלנו.
Bugüne kadar 36 binden fazla Filistinli kardeşimizi şehit eden soykırımcı caniler dün de güvenli bölge ilan ettikleri Rafah'ta bulunan bir mülteci kampındaki sivillerin üzerinde füze ve bomba yağdırmışlardır. Uluslararası Adalet Divanı'nın saldırıları durdurma çağrısının ardından gerçekleşen bu katliam terör devletinin kanlı ve kalleş yüzünü bir kez daha ifşa etmiştir.
My colleague Mohammed Ghazali has been tracking the latest updates for us. He joins us live at the moment. Ghazali, with international condemnation mounting, Mr. Netanyahu has still given no sign of curbing the Israeli offensive in Rafah, right?
Yes, and you see the developments in the last 24 hours, the clash between Egyptian and Israeli forces leading to the death of one of the Egyptian soldiers there. And then this global outcry, even France, Germany's vice chancellor, then you have US also saying that we'll try to assess that what happened on the ground. But there are 2 takeaways from here. One, that global outcry at least forced Netanyahu to come out and say that perhaps it was a mistake. But his own statements before this attack took place suggest somewhere that there is some kind of foul play over there, because Joe Biden has time and again said that there is certain red line which Israel should not cross. But in the developments which is happening in Rafah, doesn't seem that there is any red line so far, because 45 people have been killed, and they were killed in the same camp or in the same area where Israel had perhaps declared that that was safe for those people who were displaced in Rafah due to the ongoing invasion. And then also the other impact it could be, because all those countries which are involved in the mediation talks for the hostage deal have also shown their reservations. Qatar's external affairs ministry there issued a very strong statement that perhaps Netanyahu or Israel's planned attack in Rafah will also hamper the mediation talks between Hamas, Israel, and mediated by Egypt or Qatar. So 2 important countries upset due to this attack will perhaps somewhere force Israel to hold their horses as far as attacks are concerned. But we'll have to see whether US will take any concrete action, because US and UK have been giving support or backing Israel in their every operation. It has merely been a lip service since this war has begun, that how Israel has been accused by multiple aid agencies, multiple humanitarian organizations of violating human rights violations in this ongoing war.
As always, Ghazali, thank you so much for joining us with the latest information. Well, as they say, history will not only remember those who committed the crimes, but also those who remained silent.